Fake skies, fake chimp, fake nights, real terror. The experience of watching Nope felt different, and the reasons why are pretty surprising. How did director Jordan Peele and his team create such an immersive experience, bridging the gap between watching a movie and genuine fear?
Nope.
This is how they shot it. If you want to get more of these videos, make sure to subscribe and click the bell icon to see what we cover next. And if you haven't seen Nope, we're going to include spoilers and graphic content.
Beethoven.
As we run through the film, we'll be using StudioBinder's shot list feature to populate the shot specs. From the outset, writer-director Jordan Peele set out to make a spectacle. His goal wasn't to show audiences a movie. He aimed to give them an immersive experience. And for all the VFX wizardry necessary to create this sci-fi epic, the filmmakers made everything else as real and grounded as possible. Let's start with a rather unique approach to cinematography. To create a spectacle, Peele knew that the imagery itself had to bring the audience into the story. For this, he brought in one of today's best cinematographers, Hoytema, whose resume is full of equally massive spectacles. One major decision to create this immersive experience was to shoot with large format cameras. Approximately 30 to 40% was shot with IMAX cameras, while the rest was shot with Panavision 65mm cameras. Shooting on Kodak film stock with these large format cameras has two benefits when it comes to transporting the audience: the image resolution and the aspect ratio. It was important for Peele to shoot on film for this project because the story itself is about filmmaking, and to get the highest resolution possible shooting on film, they chose 65 and 70mm stock, whose larger frames allows for sharper detail. And a sharper image is intended to be an immersive image. But beyond the resolution, the aspect ratio itself was a key factor. The standard aspect ratio for Nope was 2:1. But if you were lucky enough to see the film in an IMAX theatre, you would have seen the IMAX footage open up to either 1:9:1 or even 1:4:3:1, depending on the projection system. Either way, taller aspect ratios were chosen for their storytelling value. For Peele, looking up to the sky is an important action for both the characters and the audience.
IMAX is really the best way to see this film, just because I think I wanted an experience where the audience really, if they're looking up, they really have to look up. Really have to feel what the characters feel. And, with IMAX, it's not, you're not just watching a movie, you're existing in a place.
So when you combine a large frame with sharp and precise images, the audience can be swept away into the story. Another fascinating technique they used was a revolutionary update to the way night scenes used to be shot. They opted to shoot what's called day for night, where nighttime scenes are actually shot during the day. Peele and Hoytema could have used a traditional approach with ND filters and polarizers, or they could have used a modern technique of grading the image in post-production. But there are two reasons they decided on an entirely different approach. One is that it would be highly impractical to light these vast landscapes at night. Two, they were after a very particular and more immersive look. As VFX supervisor Guillaume Rocheron says, "We wanted to showcase the night the way human eyes see at night, not the way film cameras see at night." To achieve this, Hoytema adapted a dual-camera system with an Arri Alexa 65 shooting in infrared mode and a Panavision System 65 shooting in color. The cameras were aligned with laser precision to capture the exact same shot. The images from both cameras could then be combined and manipulated in post. Hoytema was rather pleased with the final product. The result looked to me like an entirely plausible-looking night. In fact, using this technique, you can peer much deeper into the dark expanse. When you sit in the cinema, especially an IMAX theatre, and you look around the image, it's a very, very special, immersive experience. Beyond the cinematography, another piece in the puzzle to help immerse the audience is the visual effects. There are obvious VFX elements in Nope, but there are also elements you probably weren't aware of. For example, there are many shots of the sky and clouds in the film, but all of them are CGI. The team spent months of research and development on programs that could not only simulate realistic-looking clouds, but control their movement and behavior using actual altitudes and wind speeds. This allowed the filmmakers to have complete control over the clouds and to choreograph how the alien being moved through them. On set, they could use an iPad with Unreal Engine as an augmented reality device to see exactly where the clouds and the alien would be in the shot.
I'll probably be looking at the same damn cloud every day for the last 6 months.
Another impressive visual effect was capturing a rather haunting non-human performance. In a flashback, we witness a horrific and traumatic experience on a TV set as Gordy the chimpanzee snaps and attacks his castmates. To achieve this, the filmmakers employed two methods, one modern and one old school. First, actor Terry Notary provided Gordy's physical performance. It was recorded using a technique called faux cap, a process similar to traditional motion capture but can be done without a dedicated motion capture stage. An IMAX camera was used to capture the desired angle, and an additional 6 cameras were placed around the set to capture the complete performance. The VFX team used this reference footage to bring Gordy to life. The old school technique they used was forced perspective. This is an in-camera method used to create optical illusions for the size and relationships between characters and their environment. In order to make Terry appear chimp-sized, they designed the set and furniture to be 30% larger. They even hired a stand-in who was much taller than the actual actress to help sell the illusion. All of these techniques were done in service of the audience experience. The goal was to create imagery that blurred the lines between watching a movie and experiencing a movie. What was your experience? Were these tricks and illusions successful? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you're aiming to get the impossible shot, you better have a plan. Write, storyboard, shot list, all in StudioBinder's production management software. Until next time, keep your eyes in the sky. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.